Hey, Mama. Welcome back to Business, Babies, and Burnout, the unfiltered podcast for mamas building businesses without burning out. I'm Cece, a mama, digital business mentor, and burnout survivor. And this is the final episode of the year. Before we dive in, I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose, hold, and out through your mouth. Let it all go. The pressure, the guilt, the should-haves. Today, we're talking about something I think every mama entrepreneur needs to hear before the new year. How to set goals that don't burn you out. This isn't a hype-up episode about crushing it in 2026. This is about creating goals that fit you, your season, your energy, your actual life, because you're not a robot. You're a human raising humans, and your business goals should reflect that. Here's the problem with traditional goal setting. Let's be honest, the way we've been taught to set goals, it's not designed for moms. It's based on hustle culture, linear timelines, and unrealistic consistency. And this constant pressure to do more. You sit down with your planner, look at a blank year ahead, and suddenly feel like you need to reinvent your life. We set 15 goals. We map out 12-month content calendars. We create daily non-negotiables. And then life happens. A kid gets sick, sleep falls apart. Your cycle shifts, launches flop, you get overstimulated, and suddenly that big, bold goal you were so excited about feels heavy, like a measuring stick you're failing against. Sound familiar? Why? Burnout goals disguise themselves as motivation. Here's the tricky part. Burnout goals often show up disguised as motivation. They sound like, this is my year to go all in. I'm finally going to be consistent every day. No excuses, Mama. I'm doing this no matter what. But underneath, there's pressure. There's self-punishment. There's fear of not being enough unless you're achieving something. And here's what I want you to hear. A goal that requires you to abandon your body, ignore your capacity, or hustle through your healing isn't motivation. It's self-abandonment. You don't need a bigger push. You need better alignment. Now, what aligned goals actually look like? So what does an aligned goal actually look like for a mama in this season of life? Let me paint the picture. An aligned goal feels like a gentle nudge, not a shove. A commitment that leaves room for real life. A priority rooted in your values, not your ego. It looks like flexible benchmarks, celebrating small progress, tracking how it feels, not just what gets done, and most importantly, it honors the season you're in. If you're in a newborn fog, your goal might be to post 1 time per week and rest. If you're in a creative wave, maybe it's building that product while inspiration flows. If you're deep in healing, your only goal might be to show up gently and not quit. All of those are valid. Aligned goals don't demand you to become a different person. They support the person you are right now. Here's the 3-question goal check-in. So let's make this practical. Here's the exact 3-question check-in I use before setting any business goal, especially around the new year. You can grab a journal if you want to do this alongside me or just reflect in your head. Question 1. Is this goal coming from desire or from fear and pressure? Ask yourself, am I setting this goal because I genuinely want it or because I feel behind, ashamed, or like I should be doing more? You can want big things, but let it come from vision, not survival mode. Question 2, does this goal honor my actual life and capacity right now? Be honest about what's on your plate. Consider your energy levels, family season, mental health, financial situation, time resources, then ask, can I pursue this without sacrificing my well-being? If the answer is no, adjust the goal, not your humanity. Question 3, what would success feel like, not just look like, for this goal? This is the one we skip. We say, I want 10K months or I want 100K followers. But why? What do you want that to feel like? Maybe it's peace in your body, confidence in your voice, ease in your schedule, pride in your work, presence with your kids. Define the feeling and then measure your progress by that. Because what's the point of hitting a goal if you're burnt out, disconnected, or numb? Current season plus real goal examples. Let me give you a peek into how I'm using this check-in myself. Right now, my season is going into my second year of motherhood, getting back to feeling like myself. Slow business rebuilding. My capacity is about 10 hours a week, sometimes less. So my aligned goals for Q1 look like publishing 1 podcast a week, creating 1 mini course that lights me up, showing up consistently in my free community and 1 social platform, protecting my morning routine so I don't burn out again. That's it. Not launching 5 funnels, not daily content across 4 platforms, just focused, grounded, life-honoring goals. And I want to invite you to choose the same. The journal, prompt, plus next step. If this episode is speaking to you, I created a journal prompt and vision sheet inside the Mama Vault to help you map out your goals without burnout. It walks you through defining your season, checking for pressure-based goals, choosing 1 to 3 goals that support your nervous system and life rhythm, releasing anything that doesn't belong to you this year. You can grab it right now. No pressure to fill it all out today, but it's there when you're ready to reflect, breathe, and begin again. Mama, you don't need a new you. You need a true you, the one that's been under the pressure all along. So this year, let your goals be rooted in grace, not grind. Let your growth be measured in presence, not pressure. Let your progress be defined by peace, not perfection. Burnout is not your blueprint. Your body, your family, your heart, they get to come with you. Here's to aligned goals, slow beginnings, and a business that fits you. If you want the journal prompt or vision sheet I mentioned today, quote, it's waiting for you inside the Mama Vault. You'll find more tools there to help you build your business without burning out. I'm so glad you've been here this year. Thank you for letting me be part of your journey. See you next year, Mama. You've got this.